It's Madden NFL 23, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Bengals and the Buccaneers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Broussard, and he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And this one complete to Reed. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A big kick, 50 yards that time, with a return of 4. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Richardson, off play action. And that is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Richardson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Richardson off the play fake. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Here's Richardson looking to throw on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Barker. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Got his open man. It's Carr. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Broussard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 24.
Oh, somebody should have been over there, bro. I can't stick the whole damn field by my damn self.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll set up to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another 1st, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They run once more with him. And he lost the football. 2 minutes to play in this 1st half. 7-3, our score.
Let's go now.
To throw is Richardson. Throwing on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And he will take it
Let's
on
go.
in for a Bengals touchdown.
Let's go, man.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 2nd and 9 now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And able to catch it on the left sideline. What they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. And out of
Dang, if he would have blocked good enough, I would have scored.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And the Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should
Let's
be a position
get it, man.
for the great ones.
One place. Let's go.
Points on the board. They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point safely through, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away.
I say made him miss it.
I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
It's hard to be surprised in the miss there with the way this first half has gone. Here they were hoping to get some sort of momentum to carry them into the locker room, but even this doesn't pan out.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now Richardson, a final shot before break. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch.
Now, that was a bullet.
Get both feet in. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? This will be fielded inside the 5. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the
this over. They can't do shit, bro. Let's go. They can't do nothing.
A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
The extra point up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in at the 3. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and 11. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Out of the gun now on third down. He finds his man, complete. It's Barker. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late and bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Back to throw here. The Bengal pressure gives him that time. Down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here we go. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. From the gun to give to Henderson. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly.
Oh, that nigga got him.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he can't block.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Broussard, good move, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Broussard, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taking on the midfield logo. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
The throw over the middle taken in. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Richardson to throw on second down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
Get it, man. Let's go.
Blaine Gabbert, 29 yards. And the Bengals have sewn this one up as they add to their lead.
He really overdosed that.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
He big man.
Now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Bengals score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense.
They can't do nothing. We've been locking them up all day.
From behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, number 8, what the fuck is he doing, bro?
Complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in.
That's the last TD right there.
You're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Point after, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Now a handoff, Henderson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On the handoff, Henderson. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he's just stuck.
Is incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone.
And they are going to score again.
Let's go.
Another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
No problem there on the extra point. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. And it comes your way next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we're set for set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Charles, that's a route that you and I have seen time and time again in our years up in this booth, and that executed well, and a great throw, too.
And sometimes, even if you know it's coming, the execution will trump whatever you do on the defensive side of the ball. Plus, it was a well-thrown football. A nice, healthy gain right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run again here with Gray. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Gabriel. And that's going to be
I'm all over it, my boy.
Contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengals get ready for their first drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback. Here's Richardson on 1st down. Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. By a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Here's Henderson, and he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Richardson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. They'll run it now with Gray. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Gabriel. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
On is the Chargers punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is fielded at the 27. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. Second catch for him today. They'll wind up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Henderson. And some room to work.
I'm gone. I'm taking that bitch to the park. They ain't got nothing on me, man.
Cincinnati score. Another impressive drive. So they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Chargers offense back onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2nd and 5. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. What a play that turns out to be. 36. Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right calls way more often than they get.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Oh, this game is crazy, bro. I had them to stop the backfield, bro.
11 more on that one and another first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, got it there that time. Let's go, man. Use this shit.
For a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Richardson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught
inside. Go, man. These are kids. Go.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he spots Henderson open left side. And they're going to be set up.
I would have scored if that big nigga would have blocked it.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure
that's out of bounds, Jack.
he uses some aggressiveness against them. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll look to throw again.
Let's go. That's a bully. That's a bully.
Blaine Gabbert from
13 yards out. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking to throw on second down. Gabriel looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play.
So that challenge is successful. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Able to find Willis. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Okay, ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw on second down. Gabriel, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, Gabriel. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 45-yard punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengal offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
To throw is Richardson. Throwing on first down. His throw incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off play action. Richardson. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake. Richardson. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Off play action. Richardson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he's got this one to Henderson.
Get it, man. Get it.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Well, CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back.
Got him again, coach.
And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. It wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Gabriel able to find Gray here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, Gabriel over the middle, complete. It's Willis.
That dude didn't block me. I would have sacked him again.
On the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Gabriel. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And this pass caught by Gray.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gabriel. The 30. 10. 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Gabriel. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On the ground, it's Gray. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the run, this is Gray.
Oh, safety,
He
man.
won't get to the markers.
That
They
can be
stop him for
serious.
the 2nd straight play right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run for it. And this
I
time
gave him that. That
he
dude
is
bumped me
in.
down there and fucked it up.
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 28-10. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
If that dude come down, I'm throwing it to O. I'm telling you now.
3 scores to the good.
Telling you now. Come down. Come on.
Too early to fully commit to playing.
Yeah, that's what I wanted right there.
Yet at the same time,
And when can't trip me up.
like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Richardson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back live to Orlando. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Richardson.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Bro,
Room here to run.
Jesus. Oh.
And he brings this one back. It's a
That just might be y'all last TD right there.
TD.
With the
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field.
And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 75 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson.
Bro, I thought it was a fucking ball, bro.
Bring him down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Looking left side.
I still caught it right in this fucking place.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's going to be taken down about the 33. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's going to let this go. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And
bro, you so slow doing your route, bro.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The Charger drive about to get going. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back.
Bro, whose fucking man is that, bro? Come on,
down just shy of the 40.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some defense. Doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of them in trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Gabriel. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On 1st down, Gabriel. And he's going to go.
Still got his ass. Still got him.
Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Throw caught there by Willis. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now here's a look.
You thought you had that? Sight.
Incomplete. Well, the Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is
all right, time to lock in. I already throw like 2 or 3 interceptions.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A tough one there.
All right, this ended, man. This ended.
They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Launching one for Henderson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Now Richardson to throw on 3rd down.
Bro, wow, I throwed it. Y'all seen that? They just hold me, bro. I throwed the fucking ball.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Ready, break.
Richardson throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals triumph, but it doesn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He finds his man complete. It's Gray. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Why you didn't pick it? Knocked it down. Pick it, dummy.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. He's back to throw. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you play really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off. With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Back to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Come on, come on. Hey.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete.
Let's go.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in.
I feel. Oh my God.
On the other side of midfield at the 43.
I had that.
So it's the Bengals who come away with a win, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, he was in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And to be honest, he really made it look easy out there.
Alright, y'all, that was my last game, man. 2-0. I might be back on later. I'll see y'all later. All right, I'm out. Peace.